Hello, it's Amelia, but not the pilot, just Amelia. I'm sorry if there's a lot of noise happening outside. I can't tell if it's picking it up on my camera or not, but we're getting our street paved today, and this was the only time I could film this, so here we are. This is my formal application to be part of the Harry Potter Hogwarts Championship show. What is it called? This is my formal application. This is my formal application to be a part of the Harry Potter Hogwarts Tournament of Houses show, because I am a huge fan, and I'm a Gryffindor, and I already have the sweaters. You don't have to give me a new sweater. I have it already. I have all the merch, and I think I know like almost everything about Harry Potter, so we're gonna test that today. I'm going to try all the questions that they do on the show. This is the first episode, so it's Gryffindor versus Hufflepuff. Let's see who wins. Also, at the end of this video, I will add my thoughts and reactions to the episode itself. We'll see if this video gets uploaded, because I feel like Warner Brothers is gonna snatch it down, but we'll find out. Anyway, please hire me for the show. I would love to do Harry Potter quiz questions, you know? Let's go.
Team Gryffindor, you're up first.
Let's go! Let's see if I can beat my own house,
Your
you know?
classic moment
Goblet
is
of
from
fire.
Goblet of Fire. Now, the first
Excuse me.
question we'll be asking is simply about something you're going to see in the scene.
Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?
You asked one of the older students to do it for you?
No, sir.
Absolutely sure.
Yes, sir.
And of course he is lying. The hell he is.
But of course he is
Exceptionally
lying.
powerful magical object. Only an exceptionally powerful confundus charm could have hoodwinked it. Magic way beyond the talents of a fourth year. You seem to have given this a bit of thought.
Okay. That's so loud.
Team Gryffindor, when the larger-than-life half-giant Madame Olympe Maxime enters the room, what did she swat with her hand?
The light. This question's too easy. Are you joking?
Something. I'm thinking a hanging.
Why do they like pretend that they don't know the answer? Are you joking? We literally just watched it.
Yes. Our final answer is a light fixture.
Hello, please be quiet.
Let's see if you're right.
I know I'm right. God, that was too easy.
You were correct.
50 points for Gryffindor.
We have our first point. 10 points.
Oh, never mind, it's 10. Ooh.
Sophia, tell
Okay,
me all
10
about
points.
yourself. The tournament's second task involved rescuing enchanted hostages from the mer people who lived under the lake. Who chose to tackle this task by partially
Crumb.
transfiguring into a shark?
Come on.
Was it
Are
A,
these really questions?
Victor
Are you
Crumb,
joking?
B,
This is
Cedric
like,
Diggory,
have you seen the movie once?
C,
Can you answer this
Fleur
question?
Delacour, or D, Professor
Oh my god,
McGonagall?
Gills. That's sort of funny.
Let's see if you're right.
I know I'm right. Come on.
And you are correct. Excellent. Here's the question. In that same lake task, who was the first of the hostages to be brought to the
The
surface?
first?
Was it A, Hermione
Cho,
Granger,
right? Because
B,
Cedric got there
Cho
first.
Chang, C, Ron Weasley, or D, Gabrielle Delacour?
Well, it's not Gabrielle and it's not Ron.
So their
Is it
both
Cho?
are in, and their top
I think it's Cho.
answer was B.
Yeah. Right? Because Cedric wins
And
the
you
task
are
technically.
correct. Well done.
Because he was first place, but then since Harry saved everybody, they gave him extra points.
Your scene will be from The Prisoner of Azkaban. First question is observational, so pay close attention.
My favorite movie. Ooh, the Dementor scene. Okay.
Expecto Patronum! Expecto!
Is it gonna be like how many lights went out or something? 3? I don't know. What's the
In that
question?
clip, we saw 2 Roman numerals on one of the candles. Which number was on the bottom?
No, you're joking. Stop. That's literally an impossible question. Are you joking? I've seen this movie a bajillion times. I don't know.
It's going to go up one. I think we ought to go with Roman numeral 9.
David, listen, let's go.
If this old man gets it, I'm gonna be so proud of him.
9, which is IX.
Let's see if you're right.
Look at David go!
the map, Lupin's nickname back then was what?
Mooney.
A. Padfoot.
Are these even questions?
B.
You're joking.
Prongs. C. Mooney. D. The Lupinator.
Oh my god, they didn't even mention Peter. The Lupinator.
Lupinator's definitely
Yes.
out. Now we know that Lupin is a werewolf, so maybe the padded feet would make sense.
But then also
The way they're like
maybe
fake talking
Mooney,
through this is sort of
werewolf.
annoying.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Like,
Your
we all
final
know
answer is
it's Mooney, Padfoot, and
Let's
Prongs.
see if you're right.
Come on.
And you are correct. 20 points for Hufflepuff. When Harry used the Marauder's map, it showed him the one-eyed witch passageway, which led him from Hogwarts
To
where?
Honeydukes.
A. The Three Broomsticks.
No.
B.
Yes,
Honeydukes.
Honeydukes. I feel like
the
I should get the
Shrieking
extra
Shack.
points if
Or
I could
D,
guess
the
before they
Room
show
of
me the multiple
Requirement.
choice.
Lock in your answers, please. So the votes are in.
We love the Harry Potter
top
music they
answer
play.
was B. And guess what? You are correct.
Woo!
For 10 points, Trey. Gryffindor House was named after the Hogwarts co-founder
Godric
who was
Gryffindor.
considered the best duelist of his time.
Really?
What was the birthplace of this acclaimed wizard?
Godric's
A.
Hollow?
Gideon's Glen. B.
You know, I never really
Grayson's
understood that
Corner.
because is his home place
C.
is named after
Godric's
him, then it
Hollow.
wasn't called
Or D.
Godric's Hollow when he lived there,
Sesame
right?
Street.
It's not Sesame Street.
As he is Godric Gryffindor, I'm gonna go with C. Godric's Hollow.
And you are right, Trey.
I didn't know he was a dueler. I don't remember that fact.
During the first meeting of Professor Lockhart's dueling club in the Chamber of Secrets, Harry saved Hufflepuff Justin Finch Fletchley
Ah, Justin
from
Finch
which
Fletchley.
creature?
A snake.
Was it A, a snake,
Yeah.
B, a centaur,
No.
C, a pixie, or D,
This
a
is
chocolate
like
frog?
such an obvious question. Why are all these questions so
Pixies aren't that
easy?
dangerous. Centaurs didn't come into the building until Ferenzi was teaching in book 6. So I think I'm going to go with a snake. So a
Final answer A. You're right. True Gryffindors, the Weasley twins, showed courage when they left school to open Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. In the Half-Blood Prince film, which of these did we not hear them promoting in the store?
Oh, well, I can't
A.
answer this before they give me the options.
B. Nosebleed Nougats.
Nosebleed nougats are a
C.
thing.
Bronchitis Biscuits.
I don't think I've heard
D.
of bronchitis
Puking
biscuits.
pastilles.
It's gotta be bronchitis
I feel
biscuits,
like
right?
I've
Puking
heard
pasties are a thing. Fainting fancies are a thing. Bronchitis.
I'm
They don't
gonna
have
go with
bronchitis in the Wizarding World.
C,
Come on.
Bronchitis biscuits.
You figured it out brilliantly. Noted for its inclusivity, Hufflepuff welcomed a metamorph magus like
Tonks.
Tonks in the Order of the Phoenix film. Tonks warned Moody not to call her Nymphadora
Don't call me
while
Nymphadora.
changing what?
Her hair.
A,
Her hair turned
her eye
red.
color, B, her hair color,
Hair color. B.
C, her ear size, or D, her nose
Ear
shape.
size. Could you imagine
She
if
is
every time
my
she got
favorite
mad, her
Hufflepuff.
ears would like.
I'm pretty sure it was her hair color.
You're very confident about that, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you know what? You are correct.
Nuts.
We all know that Gryffindor House is the best house, and
Correct.
this is your chance to prove it. Which was the third of the 5 names in Dumbledore's full name?
Albus Wolfric
A. Albus,
Percival.
B.
Brian
Wulfric,
Dumbledore?
C.
I think it's
Brian,
Percival.
or D. Percival.
D. Percival? Albus Wolfric. Albus
So,
Wolfric.
what's
Brian
on
Percival
I think that
Dumbledore?
Albus
Oh
is
no.
the first name.
Albus Wolfric.
Actually, is
Albus
Percival?
Wolfric. Brian Percival.
Oh my god.
No. Albus Wolfric Percival.
I
Brian
think my
Dumbledore.
final
Yeah,
answer
so it's gotta be Percival, right?
Is going to be Brian.
Let's see if you're right.
The answer is B. Wulfric.
Oh no!
But the red and gold will not be
Albus
defeated.
Percival
Good luck with the
Wolfric
rest
Brian
of the game.
Dumbledore. You messed them up.
Helga Hufflepuff's cup was stored in Gringotts' vault with extra protection, along with Flagrante, Which curse was applied to it in order to deter any would-be thieves?
The one that made it hot?
Defindo, B. Expulso, C. Gemino,
Gemino. Because
Reducto.
Gemino made
So,
it
Luke, how
multiply,
you
right?
The pressure's
Flagrante
on.
made it hot, and Gemino made it multiply.
I'm feeling it.
What
Okay,
does Flagrante
Luke,
do? Is that what it does?
for 50 points.
It's definitely Gemino.
What's your
Gemino.
answer?
I'm gonna have to go with my gut. I'm gonna go with B. Expulso.
Okay, so let's see if you're right.
The answer is C. Oh, unfortunately, you didn't score on this question, but I.
Harry Potter C for 50 points. So the question is, what did Dudley do next?
He like jumps on Petunia's lap and is like,
I believe what
Mom,
Dudley does
Mommy!
next is he kind of jumps on his mother's lap and hugs her. List of letters.
So let's take a look and see if you're right.
That was right. Nice.
Well done, David. Amazing memory. For tonight, we've summoned an actual prop from one of the films.
That's
to
really
be here
cool.
with us. Here it is.
3 couches. What?
So, Team Gryffindor. One location we saw briefly in Deathly Hallows Part 1 was the home of Hermione's Muggle parents. One of these sofas was the one actually in the scene.
Well, it's not C.
That was not the question I thought she was going to ask us. But that's okay.
Guys, feel
I'm
free
thinking
to
A or
have a
B
close look
because I
around.
remember it
Okay,
being
you know,
like
have a good
square
old nose around.
and sort of low.
Definitely hearing.
Because you see it from behind.
Yes.
I feel like it was like soft looking,
I need to
like
see the back.
velvetish. So
A good idea to look
It's
at the
the
back.
angle. It was the. I
It's
could
the
see the
angle,
back
right,
of their
it was from
heads,
the
the
back.
parents' head.
Ah,
I'm thinking
good
A.
thinking,
I think A.
Trey. You remember what
because
the
I remember
shot
being like
was?
I feel
squishy.
like during the shot, you could see more than their heads. This has the lowest.
B looks too stiff, you know. So I think it's A.
Right now, I'm really glad we didn't take Akio.
So Team Gryffindor, you have gone for C. Hufflepuff, you have
They're
gone
totally
for
wrong.
B. Let's see who's right.
That's not Australia.
I got it.
Oh,
That's wild. Oh my goodness. Nice. That's
Scored
crazy.
any points for that round. The correct answer is A. Points.
That was
Between
like
houses,
the first really
Gryffindor
hard
and
question.
Hufflepuff.
I guess besides
It's
that
time
like
now to
candle
take a
question, that was
really quick
ridiculous.
break back. Listen carefully to this clip, keeping in mind our theme is places. Here we go.
This is the basilisk in Chamber of Secrets. Like, foxes clawing at his eyes. That's definitely what this is.
50 points.
David is quickly becoming my
Where
favorite
did that
person.
scene take
I was correct.
This is an enlarged version of something from which location?
Oh, is that Green God's floor?
Walls, hanging.
It's either Green God's floor or Ministry of Magic, because that's marble right there. I think Green
Where
God's.
does
I'm
this
gonna say
fit?
Green
Sit on the
God's.
floor.
We're going to go with number 12 Grimald Place.
I'm
Gryffindor's
sorry,
wrong.
Gryffindor.
They are wrong.
You're incorrect there.
Come
Team
on.
Hufflepuff. The answer was the
Oh,
Ministry
it's
of
Ministry of
And
Magic.
David, you actually gave from Saturday Night Live. He's a hilarious
Is this
comic
Pete
actor
Davidson?
who starred in films like The King of Staten Island and The Suicide Squad.
This man is
Please welcome
everywhere.
Pete Davidson.
This is so wild.
Hello there, Helen, and hello, houses. This is The Last Word. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I grew up reading the books. I have a Deathly Hallows tattoo. And I'm going to read you part of one of my all-time favorite Harry Potter books. But I'm going to leave off the last word. So You guys out there in the houses have to guess what that word is. You all ready to do this? This passage from the Half-Blood Prince describes the home of Severus Snape. Okay, here we go. The walls were completely covered in books, most of them bound in old black or brown leather. A threadbare sofa, an old armchair, and a rickety table stood grouped together in a pool of dim light cast by a candle-filled lamp hung from the ceiling. The place had an air of...
decrepitness.
What is the last word? Is it melancholy, neglect, mystery,
Neglect,
or
probably.
seclusion?
I'm gonna go with B, neglect.
So Gryffindors and Hufflepuffs, you both chose B, the word neglect.
'Cause it's the
Let's
correct
find out how your
answer.
houses did.
The place had an air of neglect.
Nice.
The answer is B, neglect.
Here we go. What object does Harry catch in this scene?
The remember all.
Is it A, a golden snitch, B, a deluminator, C,
I put her out
a
her.
remember-all, or D, a sneaker scope?
Yeah, it's the
10
remember all.
seconds.
The sneaker scope is until like book 7.
Okay, teams, lock in your answers. So, Gryffindor, you gave C as your answer, the remember-all. Hufflepuff, you also said C. For 50 points, the correct answer is C. Question 2. Our first view of Harry was at the Dursleys' house in all except which film?
Oh.
A, The Chamber of Secrets, B, The Prisoner of Azkaban, C, The Goblet of Fire, or D, The Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Deathly Hallows? Where does Deathly Hallows start?
And now lock in your
Aren't they at the
answers.
Weasleys' house?
Team Gryffindor,
I think Deathly
you
Hallows.
said C, The Goblet of Fire, and Hufflepuff, you also said C. For 50 points, you're both correct.
Is that the one that
next
starts in the
question
ministry,
is,
right?
In Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, the Trolley Witch said she'd been working on the Hogwarts
Cursed
Express
Child is not canon,
for
guys.
how
Come
long?
on.
A,
I don't know, like 100
60
something years.
B, 190 years.
190 sounds
C,
great. Let's go with that.
540 years, or D, over 1,000 years.
I believe it's B.
So for the third question in a row, you both picked the same answer, B, 190 years, and you are both correct.
Okay.
On to question 4. In this scene, Harry has run into Hagrid. After
He just left
Harry
Borgin
has
Burks.
just left,
He's in,
which of these places? A,
Nocturne Alley.
Flourish and Blots, B, Borgin and Burke,
Yes.
C,
B.
Madame Malkin's, or D, Ollivander's? And both teams yet again have voted for the same answer, B, Borgin and Burke, and you are both
Nice.
correct. Just
Can you
two
be quiet? Oh my god,
questions
you're
left.
so
In the
loud.
Order of the Phoenix film,
What are you
Dolores
doing?
Umbridge implemented several educational decrees at Hogwarts, forbidding a wide range of activities. Which of these was not one of them? A, playing music during study hours. B, possessing the Quibbler magazine. C, creating student organizations. Or D, leaving school grounds
I
unaccompanied.
feel like these are all things she
10
would say.
seconds.
I'm gonna say music during study hours? A?
D.
And lock in your answers. For the first time in this final round, we have two different answers. Gryffindor, you went for A,
Okay.
playing music during study hours, and Hufflepuff, you went for D, leaving school grounds unaccompanied. Let's see.
No.
One more question. When Dumbledore met him at the orphanage, Tom Riddle had a box in his wardrobe filled with objects he stole from other children. Which of these was not in the box? A thimble. B, a teddy bear. C, a yo-yo. Or D, a harmonica.
I think teddy bear. Teddy bear is too big to fit in that box.
It's B.
I don't remember there being a teddy bear either. It's gotta be teddy bear.
Lock in your answers. You both went for B, teddy bear. And you're both correct, 50 points. And that was our last question of the night.
Oh, Hufflepuff won. Gryffindor let me down. I think I did pretty well though. Let's see my scores. Luke, can you announce it? Where are you? I can't believe they kept him in that box the whole time. That poor man. But I guess he's getting paid, so like, that's pretty nice. That was like fun, I guess. I don't know, it was sort of weird. I feel like the questions were like super easy, and then they had like 2 ridiculously hard ones. I didn't really like that the teams had to like pretend they didn't know the answer. Like they were like, well it's not that one, so I think it's this one. Like we all know the answer. Come on, that question was so easy. Let's go. I think it's cool how they do different types of quizzes though. That was interesting. Like there's different formats for the quizzing, and that's pretty neat. Although there's a lot of commercials. I hope you guys like this. If you see this, Warner Brothers or TBS, please put me on your next season of the show. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!